Good morning, people. Today we have succeeded to find a direct descendant of a Maori. So, to take this great opportunity, we have chosen to speak about the New Zealand and the Maori's culture. To start, we will see now really who is in the direct of this country and who will speak about the New Zealand.
New Zealand is an isolated country located in Oceania. We will discover this country and speak about its population, its specialities and particularities. Now, we will see some specialities of the country. First, they consume a lot of apples, beef, kiwi or fruit, and they produce clothing machinery and papers. New Zealand's capital is Wellington, situated at the south of the North Island. They speak English and Maori, and they use New Zealand's dollar since 1967. Today, there are more of 4 million of inhabitants. Population is mostly European, but also Polynesian, Asian, and Maori. The isolation of the New Zealand allows the development of flora and fauna. The country is rich by untouched forests and an abundance of marine and bird life. To conclude, we can note that this beautiful country maintains a lot of peace with Australia and the United Kingdom.
Now, we will listen to the interview between our reporter Ciel and the direct descendant of Maori. This interview took place this morning.
Good morning everybody in direct of New Zealand. It's for me a pleasure to have with me a direct descendant of the Maoris. He agreed with us to speak about his country and his peoples.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you very much to be came.
You're welcome.
When your tribe is settled in New Zealand?
My ancestors are settled since about 1,200 years.
Which is the importance of the Maori tribe for your peoples? What does it represent for you?
My tribe is for me a kind of big family that I belong to, even if we are not as numerous as before. We try to perpetuate your tradition and customs.
Can you say more to us about your ritual practice?
We believe that the god Tana is the creator of the world and he gave your people three virtues. The Nga Keteote Wananga, he contained the know of the world and the magic.
We know that in 17th century, the first explorers European as Abel Tasman and James Cook invaded the New Zealand. In 1814, with the Treaty of Waitangi, your country became a British colony. How pursued the arrival of whites in your country?
For us, when the white people came to your country, we first looked at them as invaders. We gave them the nickname of Pakehas. Centuries after centuries, we finally accepted them among us.
Today, the New Zealand population is very different. Asian, European, African and Maori live together. We can find isolated tribes for the urban world even today?
Today there are still a few tribes in New Zealand. It makes your people perpetuate.
What do you think about the representations of the Maoris in the sport and in particular with the All Blacks?
We are very proud to see that the haka became popular in the world. We are with the All Black with all you heard, and we hope that take will give you the victory.
The last word on Maori hat, what it represents for you and your forefathers?
The Maori art is recognized all over the world for its graphic, its unique sensibility. Centuries for transition and improvement, dance and singing allowed used to become the culture of New Zealand.
Thank you very much for answering my questions.
It was a pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We don't speak about Maoris without speak about their tattoos, that Jade will speak us. I'm actually in an area where there are many Marys. It's very far from here that Marys are tattooed. Tamoko, often referred as Mary tattoo, is a traditional permanent marking of the Mary face and body. Tattoos are an important part of Mary culture. Facial tattoos are so complex that they are designed to be used for identification in society. In fact, members of the tribe who don't have tattoos are considered as worthless. They give great importance to the tattoo, especially during the ritual of passage from childhood to adulthood and other major life events. Polynesians contribute greatly to the tattoo geographical expansion by their travels. Today, the tattoo infatuation know it apogee. Moreover, the society accepts this form of art. To be tattooed is now almost ordinary. Tattooing is a form of personal expression, above all, a signature of a knowledge mark.
Hawaiian tribal tattoos share a kinship with the Moko of New Zealand. They are both part of the Polynesian culture that discovered these islands. It's an ancient art, and it's thriving today among tattoo artists dedicated to bringing back the old tradition. For Polynesians, getting inked has never been just for show. Tattoos define your role in society. They tell who you are, what you do, battles you've won, men you've killed. Polynesians believe that the right tattoo is like a shield that protects them from bodily harm and evil spirits. For an adolescent, enduring the first tattoo is a rite of passage into adulthood.
In Polynesia, we used to use a bone and a stick, and actually a striking stick. And what we do, we dip it in the dye.
Polynesian tattoo artists use a set of hand-carved needles known as nifo. Each comb of needles is about 1 to 2 inches wide and has around 30 to 40 teeth. Today, they use metal, but in the past, this fine-toothed comb was made from a bird's beak, a boar's tooth, or barbs from a fishtail. Fixed to a long wooden handle, the nifo is tapped with a striking stick to drive ink made from the soot of a kukui nut into the skin. My knees on that?
Put your knee on that. Your thigh like a knee in thigh. Yep.
Gotcha.
To conclude, there is the haka with Hakima, house reporter.
The haka is a ritual dance of the Maori people performed to ceremonies of welcome parties or before going to war, made world famous by the National Rugby Union team of New Zealand, who makes before its matches since 1905. Without Maori, no haka, since one of them must lead the dance. If not, black magic stops. The haka is a rite of Maori culture which can express joy, anger, desire for revenge. As the old saying, Kia korero te katoa I te tinana, the whole body to express itself. As well, each gesture, every expression has a specific name. The pukan, for example, has resulted in exorbitant eyes riveted to those of the opponent. The whatever is a language movement used only by men, and the Ngengaru pukan is similar to, but it is practiced by two sexes. And finally, the potet, forbidden to men, is the art of blank at different moments of the dance. The Roparahaha, who gave his name to the All Blacks Haka, Maori, was a great warrior leader of the Ngati He was born around 1768 and died 1849. The story goes that the escaped enemies. The Roparahaha was hidden in a pit on the advice of a tribal chief. The words of the Haka mention the anguish of the Roparahaha. It is death, and his relief when the enemy left. That's life, that's life. As for the hairy man who went for the sun, legend has it that the Warengarendi, the tribal chief, particularly hairy, the Roparana who helped to leave the darkness of the pit for the sun of the day. To thank him, the Roparahaha would give dancing and singing. Literally, the word haka means dance of any kind. There were many types of haka in pre-European times, depending on the occasion. There were hakas singing and joy, and war hakas of utu, a synonym of revenge, that danced before going into battle.
I hope you enjoyed it. So good day and see you soon.
14, the first.
Non, mais vas-y.
My tribal, my ah là là.
We can find isolate tribes.
Among Us.
Yes!
Ça va?
I'll stay tuned. Arrête.
Ngakete na wananga. Attends. Ngakete wananga. Ah, je l'ai dit, trop bien.
Eh mais vous savez qu'on a un dialogue à faire.